Would you rather
Mm-hmm.
be famous, known worldwide, ultra wealthy, but no real friends? So kind of like you are right now. Or be an average everyday person with friends, family, relationships, but only can make $100K a year forever.
I mean, for sure. What's been going on?
What's been going on? Well, fuck, dude. Halloween's around the corner.
Hey.
In Miami. So that's fucking exciting. Always.
Nah, you're not going to be in Miami.
Well,
I'm going to be in Miami.
Technically, I am. I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, but where are you going?
I'll be in Spain. Yeah, I'm going to Spain for like 10 days, bro. Gonna go watch Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Hey.
That's gonna be dope as fuck. That's
That
like the
will be
super
sick.
clásico. And then we're gonna see Real Madrid versus there's another game too. I forgot who else they were playing. So
You're seeing two?
One's a Champions League game, which is like top of the top teams, and then the other one's like the classic El Clásico. And
That'd be dope.
A dope ass stadium. Gonna go with some cousins. Yeah, bro. Honestly, I didn't really care for Spain, but fuck it. They were going.
I mean, it'd be
watch
sick.
the games.
Have you been?
Nah.
Yeah,
But
so
I never
it'll
really
be sick.
even wanted to.
Yeah, but
you know?
it'll be dope.
Like, have you ever wanted to? Oh, you've been to Spain, right?
No, I haven't been to Spain.
But
I mean, other than like, I haven't been to Spain, but I'm saying other than going to like Ibiza and all, you know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it, dog. I thought you were gonna say it the other way.
Ibiza. I mean, no, you're right. Yeah, I've never had a desire, you know, to go or whatever, but I think it would still be sick. You've never been, you're going with the homies. Seeing the dope thing is like you're seeing a Real Madrid soccer game at the stadium
Versus Barcelona.
That's what's
So
crazy.
It's dope as fuck. So that's like once in a lifetime. Right
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I can't talk shit. I'm over here being prissy, huh?
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my god, I
It'll
don't
be
want to go.
sick. I'm excited to see all the stories.
yeah,
I know
bro.
you always love to take pictures.
I
It'll
love
be
it,
dope.
bro.
I'm
The
gonna
new
post them
phones-
and act like I went.
My phone's coming in. My phone comes in like 2 days. Excited to use the new camera.
Oh, you got the new one?
Uh huh. So
Yee.
let's see how that motherfucker is. Did you get it?
Nah,
You still waiting?
still gonna wait.
All right. Fuck it.
Maybe. I don't know. Got to see the upgrade shit.
I know. I want to see how it works. Honestly, it was on accident that I got it, but whatever. But let's get into it, big dog.
Let's do it.
You want to hop on the first? So I got it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
got
shoot.
I got
Shoot
you,
it.
big dog. Let's see. Damn, I just messed up my notes. Would you rather
Mm-hmm.
be famous, known worldwide, ultra wealthy, but no real friends? So kind of like you are right now. Or be an average everyday person with friends, family, relationships, but only can make $100K a year forever.
I mean, for sure, the second one only make $100K a year. There's no way, especially the way I grew up, we grew up. I feel like there's no way, bro. You could be the way that we are. There's no way, no amount of money could make up for not having like that relationship with family and friends and whatnot.
And
Yeah,
empty.
obviously the money's there, but no way. I don't know.
It'd be sick to like, I mean, shit, wouldn't everyone
Yeah,
wanna
but
live-
forever.
No, I'm saying wouldn't everyone want to live two lives, but like live one way and live one the other? Like literally one, like live in the woods or with your dream, like just low key
Oh, like off the grid.
off the grid or on
mean,
a
that would
beach
be sick.
somewhere. You know what I mean? Like
I'd even rather
super
do
low
that.
key, driving
than-
a low key Toyota Rav4, like super like low key, just chill, and then live another life where you're like, fuck everyone else, and I'm gonna be Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, and you know what I mean? I'm gonna fuck everyone over, and I'm gonna be ultra.
I mean,
wealthy.
yeah, but it's would you rather? You can't have
I
both.
know. Ah, shit, man. I love my family, so I think I'd choose.
That's the
you know,
thing.
the friendship.
I
and
would
family.
even do what you just said. I'd rather like not even make $100K a year per se. I'd rather
or make the 100K.
live in the woods and like be off the grid completely and just like have a super humble life. If I had one or the other,
Well, you like nice shit, dog. You really? Think
yeah.
you would do it?
But if I'm capped at a certain amount, it's like you can't level up. You might as well just not live lower, but lower in terms of like, okay, if you know there's a cap, why don't you
the
make
most.
them exactly
Yeah.
instead of like, oh, I'm making 100,000 a year, but it's like running on a hamster wheel.
Right. No, I
You
feel
know,
you.
hump day.
All right, fuck it. Family and friends, baby.
All right, next one. Would you rather have to would you rather have to relive your worst hangover that you've ever had every first Monday of the month? So once a month, right? Not every week, but just once a month. On the first Monday of every month, okay? Or never, ever, ever be able to drink or party even if you're sober ever again.
Like you can't go to the bar, you can't go to like family parties.
No.
Oh, you're just a square. You're a
yeah.
Square, huh?
Or you have to relive your worst hangover once a month. Forever.
I take the no alcohol, bro.
Forever?
Alcohol. Yeah, bro. I mean, I already fucking don't really drink, dog.
Yeah,
you know
but
like,
never. You couldn't be like, oh, I'll stay sober and go to space and I'll be the DD. It's like, nope.
And then once a month, bro. I mean, I don't know how bad
or
you had a hangover, but
you could go.
You know my hangovers.
I mean, bro, I do know your hangovers. I know mine too. Your worst ever too. Yeah. Once a month.
Can you imagine like when you were like high school hangovers, like when you first like blacked out on a crazy bottle and you were like hungover for like 2 days? And
I feel like the worst hangover I ever had was the first hangover I had.
Ever. Yeah. I agree. So that's the one I remember.
Because I drank, literally, I remember it so vividly. I was with my boy Hank. Shout out Hank. We were literally at my mom's house, just us two. I don't even know why we did this. We were obviously like in high school. And long story short, she had an alcohol cabinet. Dude, we drank everything. I'm talking gin. I'm talking Kahlua. I'm talking vodka, tequila, wine.
Straight adios motherfucker right there. Huh?
Dude, I was down and out for like 2 to 3 days.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Funny, bro.
But
when I was young, when I was young like that, I had a story. I was hanging out at one of my boys' cribs in Tustin, and I lived around the corner. And we had a barbecue in his backyard, and bro, we got plastered, bro. Nasty. I fucking won't even smell the alcohol to this day. It's rum, it's the smell of it. It's gross. Anyway, long story
rum's
short,
your one that you'll never touch.
Never.
Yeah, Jaeger's
never.
mine.
Not even free or fucking lifetime supply of the best one in the world. I know you and Dolly drink it sometimes, and sometimes when I smell it when I mess you guys, I'm like, bro, that shit fucking reeks. Anyway, I got so drunk that it's kind of like high school too, and they carried me home, left me at the front door, knocked, and fucking
they
took
ding
off.
dong ditched
And
your
then-
mom's
and
house and left you on the front porch.
I mean, they waited like on the corner a little bit to make sure someone answered, but they did, bro. We're young as shit. They don't want to get yelled at.
I get it, but still,
And
damn, they didn't like keep you overnight.
Bro,
Be like, oh, sorry, he got sick.
Bro, I was like fucking 15, 16.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
got to come home. You know what I mean? And my mom opens the door saying, Ivan. And my dad was just telling my mom, like, hey, just leave him right now. He's not going to remember shit. Just let him go to the room and we'll talk about it tomorrow. And the next day I was just like dead, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Dead.
Probably dead for like 2 days straight.
Yeah. The worst, man. So, yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good on the drinking.
All right.
Hangover.
I mean, I think I still would, though.
You
I would
take
relive
it?
that once a month to be able to at least enjoy and go out. Forever?
Once a month, bro.
Forever.
You get to feel like you're dying.
Yeah. I'll take that L.
Damn, bro. I'm good. All right. Fuck. Hey, kudos to you, dog. Fuck.
What we got?
I thought we were leaning towards no alcohol.
I know, but I'm saying would you rather?
This guy. Would you rather be stuck in an elevator for 8 hours with your worst date ever or with your ex?
Nah, with my ex for sure. Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
Me?
I don't really have. That's the thing, though. I don't really have a date that was like so catastrophic. Oh my gosh, I wanted to kill myself. It like wasn't even that bad. It was just super awkward. So I'd way rather sit in an elevator.
So with your worst date ever then?
No,
Your
with
ex.
my I mean,
Well, if it wasn't bad, then wouldn't you want to just do that?
what if
Then-
there's some rekindling?
Oh, this
Ay,
guy.
ay, ay.
If you're watching this,
Nah,
My
ex.
boy.
What about you?
shit. Like you said, I've never really had like awkward dates or bad
Okay.
dates. First of all, bro, I'm not really a big dater anyway, so I feel
mean,
like
that's true.
I keep that to a minimum. And
But-
dude, I haven't even had that many girlfriends either. Like, shit, what I do, bro? I guess it doesn't. It's the same shit to me.
No, you got to answer. Worst date or
Probably
your ex?
Worst date ever.
Okay.
Fuck my ex, bro. I'm
Dang.
chilling. Not in a
Fuck
bad way.
my
Not in a bad
ex.
way. Shout out to her.
Alright.
Shout out to her. She's
All
a
right.
good girl.
This is kind of a good one. Would you rather have unlimited flights? Like you could go anywhere in the world, private jet, whatever, but you had to pay for, like, obviously all your other shit, hotels, your stays, but you're going to like dope places. So yeah, the flight is free and like you have that luxury, but the stay you're gonna have to be paying for it. Or on the opposite end is that your hotels and stuff are free, all that, but you have to fly Spirit forever.
And I'm staying at the dopest hotels in the world.
Dopest, and they're free.
Bro, come on, man. I'm taking the Spirit flight. Fuck it, dog. I've been on those flights before, bro. I've been broke before. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, to Puerto Rico, I thought I was going to die.
You took me there?
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, okay. But, dude, you stay at, like, the nicest of the nicest?
I mean,
like,
yeah.
You go to the Thompson in Cabo or something. You go to fucking the Pelican, you know, stuff like that. And you have to fly Spirit? I'm down.
Yeah. All right, I agree.
Shit.
I'll take the L on the flight to have the luxury once I actually show up, if we even make it. You know.
Well, it's not the Spirit planes that are going down, right?
I don't know which ones are they. They're like going bankrupt and shit.
I forgot what airline it was.
I'm just saying they're sketchy, bro. Every time I've been on the Spirit flight, which has been like twice in my life, they always clap. Every time you land, they'll clap.
Oh, well,
like,
I
we made it.
It's just a thing, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, just trying to be stupid. Would you rather wake up every day not remembering anything from the past, or first thing when you wake up remembering every single detail of the worst days of your life?
Fuck. Would you rather not remember anything, so every day is basically a new day, or remember everything, or your worst day,
your worst
ever,
days, not just days, like the worst,
and that's the first thing you think about every day. But you still get to remember everything else, the good days, the bad days, all that.
Yeah.
But the first thing, probably I would. The one worst days,
like you think about it, like it happened.
The first thing when you wake up,
yeah, no,
and it's like you relive it,
like relive it.
I think I'd still do that.
Really?
Rather than waking up every day and basically like 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler, you just forget.
She woke up happy every fucking day, bro.
That's
jolly, picking pineapples.
I know.
You know?
Nah, I would still. I'd rather remember. I think.
Shit. All right. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. Come on.
Dude, I just hate negativity and being stressed. I think I'm taking the clean slate every day, and like, I think you would still like 50 First Dates. You still know up to a point.
No.
So you just don't know anything. You know?
Yeah, it's just every day is a new day.
Well, that'd be confusing as fuck.
Exactly.
Like, where am I?
Exactly. 50 First Dates.
No, she knows.
She starts to remember, but I'm saying
No. She knows who her dad was, who her brother was. It's just everything after the accident. She couldn't remember anything new.
Right. Well, in this scenario, we're taking it to the extreme, and you don't remember jack shit.
All right, dog. I'm still taking the clean slate, bro. Live in peace, baby. Figure it out.
All right.
I don't know.
Last one on these questions. Ooh. Would you rather have your internet search history just put on blast, or your camera roll?
I think
even the hidden files on your camera roll, your whole entire camera roll, every single picture, video, everything in all of your folders out there, or your search history.
I think I'd have my camera roll put out there.
Really?
People might be impressed, dog. You know what I'm saying?
My boy said be impressed. You know? Hell yeah.
See
That's what I'm talking about.
Some fine breezies. Some little, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I take good pictures too, bro. Of like
that's
just
true.
In general.
You do. I'll give you that.
And then your search history, bro. It's like all the shit you think about 3 a.m, 4 a.m. What the fuck is this?
What are those?
Yeah,
right.
I'm putting my camera on blast.
Oof.
You can have it.
Damn. That's a good one. Probably search history, honestly.
You put your search history on blast?
Yeah. It's definitely not, I don't think, as well. They're both They're probably not the best if you look through all of it. But I'll go search history. Yeah.
I think it'd be funny having your camera up there, like the screenshots and shit you take. Like, damn, this motherfucker was taking screenshots of this, or
I
fucking
know,
stalking
but
this or that.
even the deleted files, though,
You know,
like shit that you've taken and like.
I'd rather have someone see the image than my actual thoughts of what I'm actually fucking pondering and, you know, looking up.
I mean, that's true.
You know,
I'm still going with search history.
how do I make it grow? You know, like, how do I, you know, like, no, dog.
You take this, you take this. This is the exercise. I don't know. Oh man. All right. So we kind of wanted to ask a couple questions more on the hustle intellectual side, we shall say. So I kind of wanted to ask, so like growing up the way that you did, what part of how you grew up do you kind of think like built your work ethic, but then also on the contrary, like what part do you feel like you had to unlearn in order for you to maybe be a little bit better or grow in business per se specifically? So like what helped you be the way that you are, and also like what wasn't helping you that you had to learn, like, hey, can't be doing that.
Yeah.
You got to kind of like reverse it.
Being broke did both. You know what I mean? Because being broke, you know, I see my mom hustle, work hard as fuck, you know, not really having her, I'm not saying not having her around, but just seeing that grit and like, you know, putting food on the table and like, you know what I mean? Her taking us with her even to some jobs. She was like a photographer when I was younger. She'd take us like churches every weekend. I wouldn't have weekends free. I'd go with her to work and help her, you know, do whatever, carry things around and stuff. And it instilled, you know, that in me at a very young age to just be a hustler. You know what I mean? So being broke, so with being broke, you penny pinched a lot, and that also is something I had to unlearn. You know what I mean? Now that I have to have some changes, thinking about stuff differently, not thinking about like your monthly expenses, thinking about your yearly expenses, not thinking about, you know, saving money for this when it can be spent, or not being scared to spend money because you're going to get it back tenfold in a certain investment.
Like invest,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
People are, you know, broke people are scared to spend money because they work so hard to get it. And they're
that's
like,
that's
holy shit.
That's the thing, right? In the world is like save money so you have it, and it's like, but yeah, that money's not going to work for you. So yeah,
exactly, bro. So
that
I
makes
think
sense.
that, you?
I think being able to have balance in terms of still working your ass off, but being there for the people that you love, going to certain events. You know, my parents were, you know, luckily I was blessed for them to always be there for school events, sporting events, all of that. But still, like, you know, the hard things and the little things, taking out the trash, making your bed. On the other side, I feel like because of the way that I grew up and the way that I will raise my kids, especially if it's a boy, is not to give it too easily or make it seem too easily. And I feel like because my parents kind of came from where your parents came from, which was nothing, once they had all that they had, they didn't want me to necessarily feel that and go through it. And yeah, when you're younger, it's cool, whatever, this, that, the other. But as you get older, it's like it not hurts you in a way, but I guess that's the
it kind of
for lack of a better term. You know, again, luckily, I feel like to a certain extent, I have the best of both worlds. Still, the hustle and the grind. But yeah, I mean, that was the downfall per se, was just having it a little bit too easy and like, oh, you know, food's always going to be on the table type of mentality, right? Bro. And so it's like unlearning that to be able to not just work harder, but also to be able to bring that into relationships personally and then especially business wise, opening up your eyes to seeing how other people came up, and learn that's why people act the way that they act. Not everyone grew up the way that you did and were as blessed as you. Which it's not that my parents didn't teach me that. It's just, again, with it coming a little bit too easy, you have to train yourself to be I get it, yeah. Imagine yourself that you're not, where's your next meal coming from?
And I think that's maybe harder, right?
In a way.
Learning being privileged.
You could argue both points.
I mean? Well, yeah. Just because I see that with my brother now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we grew up so differently. The motherfucker, you walk in his room.
A little bit more entitled.
Dog, he has all the fucking Jordans, all the new kicks, fucking PC in his room.
Yeah.
He set up his own room.
No, it's true.
I had a girl sharing a room with my 2 sisters. You know what I mean? And I even told him the other day, like, bro, you understand how lucky you are.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I didn't ask for it. I'm like, and I don't blame you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know because you don't know how fucking good you have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wish there was like a little movie that you could see of like how, you know, I grew up a little bit.
Yeah.
So you can just put it in perspective, but it just goes right over his head sometimes.
No, yeah.
So I want him to do what you did and unlearn that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And again, I mean, I'm still doing it. It's hard. It is. It's just anything, regardless on which side you're on. It's hard to unlearn, but you have to keep learning to unlearn, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, in business, I feel like that it really helps to see, like, you know, I just got off a call today. And it's like kind of what you were saying. Hey, you know, I had to unlearn being a penny pincher type of mentality and saving instead of investing. And it's like, in my line of work, when you're talking to people that are investing in property and real estate, specifically rental homes, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm only going to be making, or I'm breaking even on my payment versus what the rent is coming in from my renter. And that's like, yeah, but look at it from a bird's eye view. You have certain tax deductions, write-offs at the end of the year, this, that, the other. The property's going up in value instead of you putting the money in the bank. So again, it does, you know, come back to, especially what line of work you're in too. I feel like it helps too.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
All right. I'll ask this one. So do you think being disciplined and at the same time being truly happy can coexist?
Yeah. Not at first. You it's a learning.
You feel like
it's a learning curve to
the
that.
mentality of wanting success over like trumps
It does
being
at
happy
first because you're just so focused on the discipline, and maybe you've never been that disciplined in your life. You know what I mean? To where it feels like it's kind of dreadful. Like, fuck, I gotta get up at 5. I gotta blah, blah, blah. To when it later on you kind of just, it becomes, you know, a habit, and it feels good at that point. You know what I mean? So it's something you learn. You know what I mean? But I think up front it sucks. So no. But then later on, the discipline, you see that you reap the rewards and the benefits of everything that you've been disciplined about, and it's like, I'm disciplined now. I have this crib. I'm disciplined now. I have a 6-pack. I'm disciplined. Like, I have a hot ass wife. You know what I mean? When at first it's like, I'm disciplined. I don't go out. You know? I'm disciplined. I fucking, you know, like,
yeah,
I'm disciplined. I gotta go to the fucking gym, and I'm still fat. You know?
Yeah.
So I think at first you can't, but then later on it gets better.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a fine line. It's like when everyone says, like, find that work-life balance. I don't think there is balance in that. So, like, discipline versus happiness, trying to combine the two, I think that you have to be happy in one or the other, right? So, for example, like, you have to love the grind. You can't just want to do the grind because of what the benefits are going to potentially be afterwards. You literally have to take to heart, like, yeah, obviously some days suck, whatever, but it's like, what's the end goal? And like, you're loving the disciplined mindset of the journey, not so much the end result or the destination.
So you don't think you can be disciplined and happy?
I feel like you can, but you have to be happy with being disciplined and making sacrifices. I don't think that you can be quote unquote disciplined, but then be able to go do all this stuff
So like,
and slack a little bit.
so the discipline makes you happy, basically.
Yeah, but again, you're not like, from my point of view, I'm saying you can't think about, oh, if I'm going to be disciplined now, I'm going to be happy later. Because in retrospect, at least at this point in my life, I don't even think that's true. Because if you do love being so disciplined, you're never going to be happy with the end result, no matter if you're worth 1 million, 100 million, a billion, because you're always trying to level up. So again, you have to be happy or in love with being disciplined and the journey rather than reaping the benefits of being disciplined, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That makes sense too. Yeah.
So,
hell yeah.
but yeah, what do we got? What do we got
Let's see.
next?
I got you on the next one, big dog. What's one failure or rock bottom moment that taught you more than any win ever could? So what's one L you've taken where you're like, fuck, damn. But then at the end of the day, you were like, that shit taught me more than, you know.
I think when I first got into real estate.
Oh shit! I thought you were gonna say heartbroken. I was like,
no. I mean those too, but yeah, first got into real estate, and I was like, dude, hell yeah, be my own boss, do whatever I want, you know, do a couple calls, meet a couple people, hold the open house or whatever you want to call it. And then boom, be making all this money, be super famous in that industry, be well known, and just it'll be coming easy, right? Again, going back to kind of what we were saying earlier, having it handed to you, so to speak. And I remember I was even, because first, like, I didn't even cold call. I was calling just the people that I knew just to like let them know and this and that. And it was just like, this is definitely like, I'm like rethinking everything. I'm rethinking my whole choice. Like, should I go back to college? Should I do this? And then when I got my first deal, well, it didn't even happen to be a deal, but I remember cold calling, whatever, long story short, got the client, and they're like, yeah, we want it for this price, whatever. And long story short, I did something. I can't remember what it was exactly, but I remember that I was the one who did something, and my mentor at the time was like, only way you're gonna learn is I'm not gonna take the fault, you take the fault.
Fuck.
And like, dude, I was brand new. I was 20 years old. And obviously these homeowners, they're like in their 50s. Yeah. I'm like this scrawny little kid, scrawnier than I am now. And I think them, because I was trying to save it, right? Trying to like be like, hey, like
cover
this
your
and
ass
that.
a little bit.
Yeah. And then my mentor was like, dude, you just got to take the L. And so I just told him straight up, I was like, hey, this is what I did. Blah, 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 blah. You know, to be honest, like if I were you, I would fire me and you know, list with someone else basically.
Hey, straight up.
And
that's good business,
they were like, hey, we appreciate the honesty, but yeah, we're going to go elsewhere. They ended up selling it for even more than I listed it for. Damn. And so it was like a gut punch, like, you know, hindsight's 20/20, blessing in disguise, but it was like, dude, after thinking it was going to be so easy, this and that, to having to literally look these adults, I'm a young adult, a kid, right, basically, and look them in the eye and tell them I fucked up, and like have that, you know, feeling in your stomach when you're having a hard conversation. But yeah, I mean, it worked out in the end. It taught me to just basically be straight up, don't make the same mistake twice. And I don't know, the rest is history.
Brush your knees off, get the fuck back up, and keep going, baby.
But it was cool because I think like them not being assholes about it, but they're like, hey, basically, yeah, we're going to fire your ass anyway. But we appreciate the honesty. Probably was because I was white. They weren't white.
Oh, shit.
And, but yeah.
That's fine.
So I don't know. Yeah. What about you? What's a L that you took
To be honest, man, I've taken so many L's. It's hard to pinpoint like one specific one. This kind of question caught me off guard, but I just want to say like I feel like your L's teach you more than your wins, just overall in general. You know what I mean? Because you feel that emotion a lot more in a different way that hits a different spot than like a win. A win is like,
oh, so true.
Oh, you expected it, you knew it was coming, and then it's like, all right, you forget about it. You know what I mean? You got a new pair of kicks, and like in the week, it's like whatever. You know, as opposed to you got your fucking kicks jacked because you did some fucking stupid. Now you know you're never gonna make that mistake again.
And you're thinking about it for weeks and months.
Fucking ever. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
So I think your L's just teach you more about life and, you know, just lessons in general over the wins. You know what I mean? So I sometimes it's weird, but I gotta pray for the L's too, man. You know what I mean? The more L's you take, the more knowledgeable you become, and just savvy in all, you know, aspects. So
yeah, no, I feel like it's the same too. Like you see on social media, and we've talked about it before, but it's like showing the process and showing the wins, showing the failures. You know, like you said, you learn more from it, and I feel like people actually respect you more when you. Not for clout, but you're just like being authentic, and you're like, hey, I fucked up. Here's what I did. Don't make the same mistake I did. People are like, damn, like you're not just showing the glamour, you're showing like the hard times. And yeah, I mean, for sure, the failures outweigh the wins in terms of knowledge and experience, for sure.
Yeah.
What do we got? We got one last one.
I got you. Let's see. If you lost everything tomorrow, money, followers, status, etc., what habits or mindset would help you rebuild?
What we were talking about earlier. The discipline, knowing what I know and how I grew up, is reversing it, all of it, or most of it, some of it, and basically be like, I never want to have this feeling ever again. And just take it from there. I mean, I think it's, I don't know. I feel like that's why when we were saying earlier, I feel like, yeah, it could be easier if you grew up kind of bare minimum or with just zero and come up, because if you did lose it all, you already know how to get back, where someone in my position, it's going to be a lot harder because you didn't have that instilled from day one.
It might just hurt a little more.
Yeah, it hurt more maybe, but maybe not, right? Like, I don't know. You tell me, right? I mean, you came from the mud, you build it up, and now it's like, fuck, I lost it all and I got to do this shit all over again.
Yeah. But
so it's from both sides. I don't know. Like, what do you think?
No, yeah, but knowing like it's not as scary because I've already lived that life. You know what I mean? I'm like, and I was fine. You know what I mean? I didn't know I was that fucking broke until you get out of that. You know what I mean? So it's like.
But now that you have it, do you think that it'd be like, damn, like it's gonna take that much to get back?
I think the only thing that would hurt from having it and losing it is and it sucks to say that, but you live in a society where other people, but what other people are gonna think.
Yeah.
I mean, like, damn, this motherfucker was driving in a Ferrari one day and now he's in his Honda Civic starting again from scratch. Like, some people might see it like, fuck it. Some people take it, oh, you gotta redo what you gotta do, but some people might be like,
like the outside noise.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. You gotta take the L's sometimes, but
shit.
No, man. Just already being there. Just can't be scared, man. Can't be scared. It's just business.
That's just not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen for
Hell
sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, dog. All good. All
shit.
good. But
well,
shit, doggy.
You're off to Spain in a couple days.
In like 2-3 days, bro.
I'll hold down the fort here in Miami.
Yeah, you guys might get a solo pod or something from my boy over here. So we'll see.
Nah. Never.
But all right, doggy, you good?
It. Let's do it, baby.
Let's get it, fam. Love y'all. We out.